The water is so warm. I realize that due to the poor weather conditions up above, much to my chagrin, most of the lake is frozen over. But below the surface, wrapped in your arms, in a tight, loving embrace, I feel as if my body is boiling. But the warmth, it isn't unbearable or uncomfortable. Rather, it's soothing. It's comforting in a way. It makes it feel like I truly am loved. And looking into your eyes, it only confirms my feelings. I know that you love me. And this warmth that surrounds me, all because of you. It only makes me want to sink down deeper, as far as I can go, lie on the bottom of the lake, and watch as the world slowly fades into darkness. I'd love to stay down here forever, as far down as I can go if I could. But I know that you have no plans to let me go anytime soon. Isn't that right? I thought so. The way you're holding me, the way you're looking at me, it tells me everything I need to know. Oh, you love me too much to let me go anytime soon. And I can't complain. Though I was intending to cast a spell that would allow me to conjure a vision of the outside world this evening beneath the light of the full moon, I think that this is a better use of my time. Seeing your world, staying by your side, falling slowly under your spell. Ever so slightly, that is. After all, as I'm sure you've come to realize, my mind is far too corrupted by now. You can't tempt me like you can tempt normal people. However, what you promised me, what you agreed to, it is certainly very tempting. After all, you agreed to help me make this world fall beneath the weight of my demands. You agreed to help serve me. You agreed to help me enslave the rest of the world. And in exchange, all you asked were the wayward souls who are of no use to me. And me. You asked for me. I understand that creatures with your power deserve far more than merely wayward souls who are of no use to anyone else. But the fact that you think I am a worthy price for your services, that is truly one of the greatest honors in this world. Knowing that a creature as powerful as you wants me. It's an adrenaline rush that nothing else can compare to. Not even jumping down off of a wall into an awaiting titan's mouth. Not even that surge of fear and adrenaline can compare to this. This surge of adrenaline, fear, excitement, and above all, hope. I am shamefully hopeful that perhaps, now that I'm yours, you'll want to do more with me. You asked me to kiss you before, so that you could safely drag me under the surface of the water. But something tells me that in the future, as our relationship deepens, you'll want to kiss me for more than just that. You'll want to feel my lips against yours, showing just how much I love you too. You'll want to kiss my cheek to remind me that I belong to you, and only you. You'll want to kiss everywhere that you can, as a reminder that every part of me, my body, my mind, and my soul, are yours, and yours alone, yours with which to do as you please. I am happy to be a pawn to you. I will happily be a puppet to you, a puppet whose strings lie in your hands, ready to be pulled however and whenever you please. Hell, if you want me to become a soulless, emotionless husk, only meant to obey your orders, that's what I'll become. Your voice is just so majestic. And your grace as you swim through the water and look at me, it is inhuman. Of course it is, after all. You are the furthest thing from a human, but at the same time, you still possess the traits of a human that make them so captivating to others, other creatures and other humans. It's so intriguing. I can never bring myself to look away from you. Be that from the spell or my own curiosity, I don't know anymore. But I don't care. All I care about is pleasing you, making sure that I follow through upon your orders however you please. So, how shall I proceed, Master? You asked me to kiss you before. You asked me to follow you into the depths of your world. So what now? Do you want me to stay put? Do you want me to swim deeper into the dark abyss of this lake? Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Just say the word. Huh? You want me to stay put? What for? Oh, of course. You don't have to tell me anything. I was just curious, that's all. After all, if you want me to stay put so that you can look over me and make sure that you are satisfied with the human who is now serving you, I might be a little tempted to move a bit so you can see how well I swim, so that you can see that on land or in the water, I am of use to you. Or if you just want me to stay still so that you can leave me here, leave me all on my own, resurface and allow me to drown, well then, I wouldn't exactly be able to obey that order. I'd have to swim to the surface eventually. I would have to breathe eventually. After all, if I don't live, I don't get my kingdom. And if I don't get my kingdom, you don't get the souls I promised you. All of those willing humans who can happily be devoured by you. And you don't want to lose that, do you? I didn't think so. But, as stated, if you don't want to tell me why you want me to stay still, you don't have to. Just know that if you resurface, I'll follow suit quickly. Huh? Yes, of course. You can touch me if you want to look at me. I didn't expect you to be so interested in my hair. Just be careful not to pull it too hard, would you? It does hurt quite a bit. I'm afraid my skin is rather sensitive, and pulling on my hair really stings more than it should. Okay, that was a lot more painful than it should have been. You see what I mean, though? It is a lot more sensitive than most humans. You like that about me? Why's that? It means that With time, you'll be able to put me under your spell easier? Why is that? Oh, I see. Sensitive skin sometimes correlates to a sensitive mind, and a sensitive mind is often a weak mind. Wait a second. Are you implying that my mind is weak? Oh, no, I don't mean to give you attitude or lash out at you. I want to know. Do you think that I'm weak? You don't? That means the world to me. Knowing that a creature as powerful as yourself doesn't think of me as weak. That is an honor that I don't want anyone else to have. That's an honor that I don't think anyone else does have. You truly don't think I'm weak. Then, what do you mean when you say that my mind is most likely sensitive? Oh, I see. It's an empathetic mind you think that I have. It's more in tune with others' emotions, others' desires. Oh, of course. Sirens are able to lure empaths very easily. That's why so many kind, innocent souls go missing and are killed by the siren's hands. Oh, how interesting. You think that I, a twisted, sinister boy with plans to conquer the world, am an empath. Although I suppose it isn't the craziest thing in the world. I'm pretty sure I still hold that title. So you think, my dear, that someday you could force me under your spell completely? Oh? It'll still take a lot of time and effort? How much time do you need? A few years? Perfect. Then in the meantime, perhaps you can practice on the others whom I'll bring to you. Oh yes, I made a promise to you, didn't I? I already have my eye on a few people who are useless to me. A few people who would provide you with quite a bit of entertainment and quite a bit of sustenance if you choose to feed off of them. Oh, certainly. Such as this boy named Jean. He has a tendency to talk to a piece of clothing, and he gets on my nerves quite a bit. Something tells me he thinks that he's better than me. Something tells me he thinks he's better than everyone here. And of course, we can't have that now, can we? If I'm going to rule this world, it needs to be obvious that I am better than everyone else in this world. Except, of course, you. You, if you're not more powerful than I am, are certainly my equal. However, I will warn you. If you attempt to stage a little coup and, I don't know, drown me, or force me to become your puppet and ruin my kingdom, I might stop viewing you as my equal. I might view you as my inferior. Perhaps I'll even drag you out of the water you call home and leave you to dry out on the sandy shore surrounding the lake. What do you think of that, my dear? Oh, no. It isn't a threat, dear. I would never threaten you. I trust you and you trust me. It isn't a threat. It's a promise.